Hey, what is up, guys? I am super late to the party, but let's just jump right into it. We have some Smash stuff to really just go over and talk about between the Virgin leaks, the Direct that happened on the 8th, and just many other different things that we just need to go on about. First things first, let's go over the Direct, because that will probably be the duration of this video. Plus, as you can see, the Direct is on screen right now. And let me just turn off my fan because there's probably a lot of background noise. The Direct overall was amazing. Let's go over piece by piece. We got 5 Echo Fighters, 103 stages, a new boss, a couple of awesome assist trophies. I mean, what more can we really ask for? Sakurai, you are the man. And we know that Sakurai isn't done because, honestly, I think if he was done adding characters, at the end it would say everyone is here. I think the way you started the Direct, you started introducing Smash Bros, is probably the way you're going to finish Smash Bros. So if you're going to start it with everyone is here, then you're going to end it with everyone is here. So we get Simon Belmont, as you can see in the trailer right here. We also get Richter as an Echo Fighter, so that's 2 Castlevania series, as 2 Castlevania characters from a series that is owned by Konami that was really hard to get to back when Kojima was fired. Nintendo didn't even put, Sakurai didn't even put Snake in Smash Bros. 4. And we can only, for all we know, it's probably because of Konami, but we don't know that much. We don't know the real reason, to be honest with you, because there has to be a real reason. We can't. I think the fans are blaming Konami, but it has to be something more than just Kojima's firing, because Snake is in Smash now, and so are Simon Belmont and Richter. Konami was able to play it easy and play it fun and give Nintendo 2 fighters, well 3, maybe even 4 if the leak is true about the big boss from Metal Gear Solid getting into the game. That's just huge. I mean, think about it. That's 4 characters that Konami is going to give us. And then, after we got Richter, Sakurai announced that there were 2 more Echo Fighters. And they were Chrom from Fire Emblem and Dark Samus from Metroid, making a total of 3 Metroid representatives. And, let me see, because we got Robin, Lucina, so 6, 7 Fire Emblem reps. And that's not all. We're just getting started here. Not only do we get Chrom and Dark Samus, we also have now a new stage morph feature, which when you turn it on, you could choose 2 stages, and you could also choose when they change into each other. So take Fountain of Dreams and take Dreamland 64. And they'll morph into each other. You could set the time limit. You could say every 2 minutes switch, every 1 minute switch, every 3 minutes switch, and you just keep going for ever, And it's pretty fun to have that stage morph feature because you could sort of have new tactics on how you play each of the stages, and it allows for more strategy playing, which I find very unique to this Smash Bros. Because any of the other fan games that you've seen don't have that option. The stage morph feature is a brand new option that I don't think any other fighting game has ever even used. So that's amazing. Now, on to many other different things. Alucard as an assist trophy, Rathalos as a boss and an assist trophy, and people are now speculating that Rathalos is actually a boss it's just a boss, because the stage that you fight Rathalos on is not a stage that looks like you can play as a character. Dracula, another boss. Also, we got the Dracula's Castle as a stage with, as you can see right here, many monsters plague this stage. As in, you're going to see many different monsters from the Castlevania series sort of interrupt the fight. Not completely clear if they're going to be stage hazards and interrupt your fight, or if they're just going to be in the background. I know Dracula is supposed to come and interrupt your fight. but I also know that he's a boss, and he might fall in the same line as the rumor that we're hearing about Rathalos. Rathalos is also an assist trophy, and the first in the series to be both a boss and an assist trophy. And as well as at the end, sort of saw that there is a blurred out mode. Now, people are saying that that's probably Spirits mode. It's probably called Spirits, and they're thinking that maybe it's a new subspace emissary, and where we will fight bosses like Dracula and Rathalos. Now, it's a pretty unique claim, and that's a pretty good claim, and there seems to be a lot backing it up. But now, let's get into the good stuff, the end of the Direct, where King K. Rool was announced. And honestly, I was very excited. King K. Rool, I would have never thought, especially even though we had a lot of fan outcry, I didn't think that King K. Rool was going to get in Smash Bros. Ever. But then once Ridley was revealed at the beginning, I was like, anyone's possible at this point. If they said, we can't really shrink down Ridley because he's no longer Ridley, and they shrink down Ridley and he's still Ridley, King K. Rool is no different. So, King K. Rool is in. And now many people are claiming that because King K. Rool was in and Dixie Kong was not seen in the trailer, that Dixie Kong's not coming. And yes, I mean, like Simon and Richter, there was the trailer where they were together, and then in Smash 4 it was Robin and Lucina. They had a trailer together, but Ridley did not have a trailer with Dark Samus, and vice versa. Which using that claim does not completely debunk Dixie Kong. King K. Rool and Dixie Kong could still be in the same game and not share the same trailer. Also, a little side thing to note that a lot of people were talking about: when Donkey Kong is watching the TV, he is in the same pose as Karate Joe. Now, I guess that's something that maybe Sakurai was like, this will be fun to do. Or maybe Sakurai is hinting that Karate Joe is going to be a playable character in the series, or Rhythm Heaven is going to be represented in some sort of way. As far as we are aware, the Gamatsu leak from back in 2014 claimed that Chrom and the Chorus Kids would be among the playable fighters in Smash 4. That didn't happen. But then, Sakurai talked about what happened later during development for those two characters. And now, as we see, Chrom is in Smash Bros. 4, so it would not surprise me, and I would not put it past Sakurai to sort of finish that Gamatsu leak and throw in the Chorus Kids, like he was supposed to back in Smash 4. But Karate Joe, a lot of people are saying, is the better representative, because he's in most of the games, and I think, okay, that's pretty good. But what's stopping them from getting two representatives? Let's get Karate Joe, and let's get Chorus Kids. Depending on how they decide to do Chorus Kids, I can only do 4 representatives. They give the Chorus Kids a 3, or if they just do 1 Chorus Kid, which I think they'll just do 1. But they gotta figure, you gotta figure out, what's the moveset? What's the moveset for the Chorus Kid? You call it Chorus Kid, not Chorus Kids. And also, a lot of people found a shop, and I'm looking at it right now. I should have mentioned this. Chrom is not an Echo Fighter of Ike, like in Super Smash Bros. 4, like Verity had said when she had said that that you're just like Ike. There's no point in putting a carbon copy into the game. But no, Chrom is an Echo Fighter of Roy, not Ike. So Sakurai, you madman, you could have put Chrom in the game, but you know what? You didn't. You didn't, because you were saving it for this special occasion. I'm glad you have, but now this opens the floodgates for many more things. I mean, there's a bunch of assist trophies that we still have yet to have seen. 3 assist trophies that are on everyone's mind right now are Skull Kid, Isabelle, and Shadow, as characters who have still not been shown off, who people are thinking are going to be playable characters. Vergevin had made the leak that Isabelle would be a playable character. So that's one thing. What's backing up the 2 others, which I'm not sure how strong enough of evidence this can be, is that Skull Kid during the Smash Direct on the 8th, Sakurai had 2 chairs that were purple and yellow, representing, and people are saying that it represents Tattle and Tail, and the pillows on the couch behind him look eerily familiar to the design of Skull Kid. Now, another thing that points to Skull Kid being a playable character is that the moon is an assist trophy that represents Ocarina of Time, where they talk about how each character in the Legend of Zelda series represents a different game. Now, you can also say that Tingle was also an Ocarina of Time, was also representing Ocarina of Time, but in reality, he was more of the Wind Waker, he was in more of the Wind Waker outfit. So he was representing Wind Waker. Well, Wind Waker HD. And so, the moon now being an assist trophy sort of opens up the door, if the pattern is still to continue, to make Skull Kid a playable character. Also, when you look at the King K. Rool trailer, everyone was against their enemy. Now, they didn't have young Link against Ganondorf, they had Link and Zelda against Ganondorf. Which means maybe we are to get Skull Kid. And it seems like villains seem to be the main theme of this game. We got Ridley, Dark Samus, we got a whole bunch of villains that are coming into the Castlevania stage. We got King K. Rool. I think villains are going to be a huge thing. They brought back Wolf, bring back a lot of heroes too. They brought back Snake, they're bringing in Daisy. I would consider a hero. It's like in what capacity, to be honest with you. Inkling, they brought in Chrom, which is a huge hero. Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont, which I'm surprised not a lot of people knew who Richter was. But to be honest with you, if I haven't played the fan games that people made for Super Smash Bros., I wouldn't even know who Richter was either, so I was just surprised that he got in. But it's awesome. And also, I forgot to mention this, in the Direct, they said that all the stages would be unlocked from the get-go, and they're chronologically ordered. So, if you want to play a melee stage, just look for where the melee stages are. It's going to be around that area. If you want to play a brawl stage, go there. If you want to play a new stage, you have to go all the way to the bottom. But if they're chronologically ordered, it's better because you know where everything's going to be. It's a whole lot easier than looking for it by series. Because sometimes the series, organizing something by series on the character selection is not the same as organizing it by series in the stage menu. So to have it chronologically ordered, perfect. Shadow. Alright, let's go back to the assist trophy. Shadow is another one. And the only case that's really backing him up is that Knuckles is an assist trophy now for the Sonic series. And as far as we know, each third-party series gets one, as far as we've seen, gets only one, what's it called? Gets one assist trophy. Technically, you could say that each series still only has one character if the character is still a carbon copy of the other character. Like, yes, we got 2 Castlevania characters, but technically we got one because they're both basically the same, but they copy off each other, which means Simon is an echo of Richter, and Richter is an echo of Simon, so, you could go either way, but it seems to fit them really nice. Another thing that now we should go to, Verjaven was, well, he wasn't the reason that there was a leak taken down, but he was there when a leak was taken down. I never got the leak. I don't know what it said, but he said that the leak was trash because it didn't have Ken. Now, I think he's sort of like telling us, Ken is coming to the game, and I'm happy. Ken is coming to the game. That's going to be a fun trailer to watch. It's probably not going to be a trailer. Echo Fighters don't really get trailers, but again, I don't know about third parties. I think third parties would get trailers. Sonic, being a returning character, still got a trailer in Smash 4. And that's probably because he's third party, so they're like, the special guests get trailers. So there's probably going to be a trailer with like Ryu and someone else fighting, and then Ryu, I guess, gets knocked out and Ken comes into the battle, and boom, So that's gonna be fun. There's also another rumor that talked about Gardevoir and Gothitelle getting into the game. With Gothitelle being the Echo Fighter of Gardevoir, then Incineroar, and who else? Another Square Enix character might be coming. Virgivent leaked that another Square Enix character could be coming, and it's not a. He didn't specify which one, but I think we all know it's probably Geno. Sakurai wanted Geno in since Brawl, and again, wouldn't surprise me if Sakurai was like, you know what, we're gonna put in Geno because the fans want him, and I've wanted him since the beginning. Well, not since the beginning, but like since Brawl. And Square Enix is friendly with us. They gave us Cloud. Take it one step further. Give us Geno. You know, give us Cloud twice. You know, if there were going to be any cuts in this game, I thought Cloud would have definitely been one of them. That would have been one and done deal. But probably coming from Sakurai's side, not from Square Enix's side. But nope, everyone's back. But now Sakurai has also said that if there is more demand for the game, he will continue to make Smash Bros. And, you know, the demand is always going to be high. So, I mean, probably after this, he's going to take his vacation and then go back into making the game plans for the next one. What sucks is most of the characters are probably going to be cut out. Every character that we've probably seen cut before is going to get cut out, I think. As well as many others, but let's not worry about that for now. Let's worry about this. Let's get this in here right now. Final Smash meters are here too, which gives you a more nerfed version of a Final Smash. But like Final Smash meters, you can choose whether you want those on or not. That's up to you. And no two Final Smashes will be done at the same time. So, but to have more than one person have their Final Smash meter already loaded in, no, I think that's crazy. Now, for more things, we're going to go back to the Big Boss leak and Rayman leak, because those two are the most recent ones that everyone's talking about. Big Boss as an Echo Fighter, and Rayman as a new fighter. Talks about how Donkey Kong is fighting rabbits, Rayman punches a rabbit, the rabbits don't look up, and Rayman joins the battle. And as well as the main hub is probably going to be the stage. Or they said it's a stage that's going to be based off the main hub of Rayman Legends. Now, as well as many other things, it's just fun to speculate on this. And honestly, there are so many rumors. What is there really to speculate when now you have your eyes set out on what everyone else is saying? You know, you're like, oh, you know what, I hope this is true. Sort of hoping and holding on hope that this stuff does happen. And it's not something that I can really, it's something I could get behind. You know what? You tell me Geno and Banjo-Kazooie are coming in, I'm gonna believe you, despite the fact that it might not even be possible. But Microsoft has said that they would allow Banjo-Kazooie to join the battle, so that's enough for me today. If there's anything else that you guys want me to go over, I guess we'll go over it in another video, but for now, that is all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.